Hey everybody, today we're demoing the top Jimi Fill 100 pack for the Kemper profiling amplifier. Let's make some noise. So the amp we used to make this pack was the Friedman Fill X signature model. This is an 100 watt EL34 powered beast. It's technically a 2-channel amp, but both channels share a single gain knob. But you can set up like one channel as a solo boost and the other is a regular rhythm channel. It's got your standard treble, middle, bass, presence knobs. A couple extra twizzles it does have beyond that of, say, a typical Marshall is it's got a 3 setting, so let's say like a gain voice setting available via this toggle, and there's also a power supply adjustment. So you could take in one of the two settings, it's just your standard 120 volt power supply equivalent going to the amp, and the other setting is basically 90 volts equivalent. So it would be like taking a Variac, dialing it down to 90 volts to give you a little bit of a different sound. It's a very subtle effect, but it's there if you want to use it. Tone-wise, I would say this amp is somewhat similar to some of our 80s modded Marshall tones that we have available on the site. So like the Tim Caswell Marshall, the Lee Jackson, Paul Gilbert Marshall. Those were basically Marshall super leads with an extra preamp gain stage and a little bit of tweaking to the EQ sections. So this amp has some of that, although it has more gain, and it's got a little more of a modern sound, a little more of a Friedman sound that you might expect. So I'd say it's kind of a blend of those two, but it's definitely got more gain if you want it. So when I've seen Phil X, he seems happiest playing a guitar configured like this Les Paul Jr. A single P90 in the bridge position, a volume knob, and a tone knob. The amp, even though it's technically a two-channel amp, both channels share the same gain knob. So you only have one gain setting available to you. To adjust gain on the fly instead of switching channels, the only knob available to you literally is the volume knob. But fortunately, nothing to fear. This amp cleans up very nicely using just the volume knob. So as always, all the sounds you've heard today were generated using just the Kemper. So signal path, guitar, cable, Kemper, DAW, nothing in between, no EQ, no compression, no reverb or anything was added. Everything was generated by the Kemper. So you buy the profile pack, these are the exact sounds you will receive. Alright, thanks everybody. If you'd like to buy the pack, the link is posted down below. Please subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.